Hey everyone, in this video I'll be going over my favorite game stacks for GPPs this weekend. In my previous video I did more of an in-depth analysis on these players, so this video will be more of a picks episode. First one up that will feature the highest owned player on the slate in Todd Gurley. If you're going to fade, you would have to believe the passing game goes off, and I believe it will come in lower owned due to Gurley's enormous ownership. We can staff Goff with Cooks and Woods and bring it back with Goodwin and Breida, since they will most likely be in a catch-up mode. You can also flip this and use Beathard at QB instead of Goff, and that would be fine as well. The next game up is the Browns versus Tampa Bay, in which I think will be a shootout. The guy who I want to talk about is Duke Johnson here. Nick Chubb is going to be one of the highest owned players on the slate, which he should be. But if this game is fireworks, I can see Duke Johnson getting plenty of touches this week after voicing his frustration about his usage. Not to mention almost all his touches are usually receptions, which is what we want on DK. If the Browns can get Duke in space, he is one of the most elusive players in the league, and they should be able to break a couple long ones and pay off his salary at a much lower ownership than Chubb. The other guys don't really need any explanations, and if we're stacking Cleveland, I like to put Deshaun Jackson in my lineup as well, as I think he has a big game and a high-scoring affair. You can also load up on the Tampa side and bring it back with Brown skill players, but I much prefer the Cleveland side. The last game is the Vikings versus the Jets. I think this is a blow-up spot for the Vikings passing attack, and the combo of Diggs and Thielen is lethal, and the Jets do not have the skill set on defense to stop Cousins and his receivers. I think the Jets have to play catch-up at some point here. My favorite guy to run this stack back with is Jermaine Kearse, who should see double-digit targets and most likely find the end zone. Alright, that's all I have for you, and good luck this weekend.